was so crazy.
The Ontario experience is the next best thing to going on the adventure yourself. And who knows, this unique show just might give you some ideas for your next fishing or hunting trip.
The lodges and resorts in Ontario are waiting to welcome you back once we can travel again safely. So stay tuned, as watching this episode is almost as good as being there. When you're packing equipment for an Ontario fly and bear hunt, you got to keep in mind there are weight restrictions on these float planes. So be smart. You don't need a lot of stuff, you just need the right stuff. Depending on the type of aircraft and number of passengers, weight restrictions will dictate how much hunting and fishing gear you are allowed. Always check with your outfitter ahead of time to avoid having to leave any gear behind. The trip to Brace Lake was a quick 50-minute flight from Nakina, Ontario. While it's far past the end of the road, the accommodations, food, and service is truly top-notch. Then there's the scenery. Breathtaking. Getting ready to head out to the stand? Hey, make sure that when you're going on these flyouts, you have a hard case. And even with hard cases, there's always a chance that your sights are going to get bumped. So do yourself a favor, you're spending a lot of money. Practice before you head to the stand. I practice 2-3 rounds before I head out every single day. So do yourself a favor. Practice, practice, practice. You don't want to wound an animal. I'm going to do some shooting. When you're talking about practice, like anything else, you want consistency. You want to be shooting your bow exactly at the target as you would be in the stand. Typically, I'm taking my quiver off in the stand. So that's exactly what I want to do when I'm practicing. There's a weight distribution, your angle, your muscle memory is all a part of this equation. So I always take the quiver off when I'm shooting. Saw a big bear on camera. Got my practicing in. I actually feel really confident. Can't wait to get out there. I'm so anxious. When you see an animal that big, I mean, I just want to shoot an adult bear, but that thing is huge. There's always nerves. You try to recreate what you're doing now. You're always obviously thinking about that animal right now, especially when you see it on camera. You see a picture of it. All that stuff's going through your mind. The nerves are there, but let the adrenaline take over. It's a home run because there's nothing better than this. We're almost there. I mean, anticipation right now is at an all-time high. I haven't been in the stand yet this year. It's actually a little earlier, a couple weeks earlier than I typically am. The weather has turned in our favor. It's cooling off. We've had some overcast skies. We've got bears on camera that are coming during daylight hours. I mean, just thinking about it, this pumper is going full speed, and I can't wait to get out there. Big game hunting, it's tough to beat.
sit here and wait it out. We gotta give Kyle a call and we got plenty of time to go get him.
We give the boys a satellite phone, and we just got the call that we got a bear down. There wasn't much word spoken, so we don't know if it's a big one, a small one, or one we've never seen before, but we should be there in about 10 minutes and we'll find out.
We gotta find it, but it looked like a great shot.
Tracking a wounded bear can be difficult. Keying in on hair and blood is important, but even better is having the assistance of a seasoned guide like Kyle.
We're on the trail, finding blood, but we haven't gone down yet. Here we go. Yeah, you never wanna lose an animal. B, it's always tough when you million things go through your head. But as long as we keep finding blood, we're fine. But the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you put the animal down.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. To go from not knowing to finding your bear is probably the best feeling. When you find it, it's like the biggest weight off your shoulders that you can absolutely imagine. This guy is a master tracker, that's all I gotta say.
Good job.
I can't wait to go see it.
Nice bear.
Can't wait to go see it. Let's go take a look at this thing.
I would be proud of it.
This is a Belches Outfitters Ontario experience. Holy cow. That was the coolest thing that I've experienced in a long, long time. A long, long time. What a beautiful bear. That thing came in perfect. Absolutely perfect. I had time to stand up, get ready. He walked in there. Kyle was right. These big old bear walk in like they own the place, and he did. He's like had no fear, nothing at all. Look at that thing. What a beautiful bear. Beautiful animal. I'm so proud of this thing. So proud. Thanks a lot, Kyle, for everything you did on this trip. You made it happen. 100%. I mean, I started having doubts in my head. It all goes through everybody's head when you don't see animals come to the location when you're seeing them on your cameras. Are you doing something wrong? Are they smelling you? And like Kyle said, sometimes they just take a couple nights off, and they've been coming in. So, and he was 100% right.
Good job.
You're awesome, man. You are awesome. If you get a chance to come hunt with this guy, it's a serious privilege. And it's been an honor. It really has, Kyle. It's been an honor. We're getting all packed up. The evenings are getting cooler. The leaves are starting to change. In fact, in my yard, some of the birch tree leaves are falling on the ground. What does that mean? The Ontario bear hunt is upon us. I can't wait to get up to Agich's Kaby Kabins. We're taking off bright and early tomorrow morning. We're gonna go after a big old bear. What I'm really excited about, I get to bring my favorite weapon of all time, my Matthews bow, to go after this big old bear. Can't wait to get up there. We're going to the Algoma Region of Ontario. Oh yeah, that's a good sized bear.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And she's a big dry sow.
Well, we'll get her out of the system.
Well, we're gonna go try anyway.
That's right. That's all you can do is try. It's still hunting,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. She's been kicking around here ever since I started baiting. She hasn't left.
She's kind of pushed all the other bears out of the area too, hasn't she?
Oh yeah. She's the only one around. I see there's one little tiny guy that's following her around, but you don't see him very much. I think I got maybe 3 pictures of him.
Yeah.
He's probably about the size of my dog.
Sure. Cool. Well, it looks like a good shooter.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and get her.
Awesome. Well, let's get all set up and we'll head out there.
All right, sounds good.
Alright, we got it all set up.
Oh yeah. Good luck, sir.
Alright, yeah, we got a radio, so we'll give you a call if we get anything.
For sure.
Awesome.
I'll be waiting.
That's good. There's a bear right there. Oh, just a small one. Small bear. I can't believe how stealth those things are. He's coming into the bay. I think he came in so it's like oh, so it's right there. It's crazy. Just kind of watch him. Boy, they're just nervous though, just looking around. There he goes. Something's on. It's just amazing. They know that they're not supposed to be there when they're that small like that. It's been a long wait. That's our first bear this week that we've actually seen on the site, so pretty cool.
We've been in the business for 14 years. The camp was established in, I would say, 1970, and we've been slowly trying to bring it back around. We've been doing a bear hunt for about 10 years, and we've been pretty successful at it in the last little while. Our numbers are pretty high. We try not to, it's only a small bear management area, and we usually only bring in, if there's only a couple of hunters, that's all that's in camp at the one time, so that we give the hunter the full range of their BMA. And it's not the numbers I look at, it's the quality of the hunt for the person. It could be his first hunt. Like, for example, we just had a gentleman from Louisiana that just came in, and it was his first hunt for bear anywhere. And he was here for 6 hours. He got a nice bear, 350 pounds. It was ecstatic for him, just to see the expressions on their faces and to know that when they go home, that it's been an experience of a lifetime for them. It'll always stick in their mind. And this gentleman, he was so happy with it that he's already booked for next year, and he wants to bring back a friend that he's never bear hunted before, just from that one experience. And he was only here for a day and a half, and it makes a big difference on how, as soon as they step off that plane, to see, it's unbelievable.
Our adventures here at Agich's Kaby Kabins has come to an end. We saw a ton of bears while we were here. Just didn't find one that we wanted to put our arrow into. If we would have had one more day, I almost guarantee we would have found that right bear. We had big bears on trail cam video. They were in the area. It was an amazing hunt. Agich's Kaby Kabins, the staff here, the food, it's all second to none. They treat you like family. I want to come back and close this chapter on this bear hunt. Maybe next year, but it will happen. But for now, I hear the plane coming in. We got to head to our next Ontario experience. Awesome. You know what, we're up here at Belches Outfitters, and it's a drive-to. You know what the great thing about a drive-to is? You don't have to worry about weight restrictions. So I got to bring my compound bow and my crossbow. We're gonna be hunting out of a blind and a hang-on stand as well this week. So this morning, crossbow. This afternoon, it's the compound bow. But it's still fun to be able to practice with both. And they're both right where they need to be. So heading out on day 2 of our bear hunt. We saw a couple of bears yesterday, one decent borderline bear that we passed on, and a smaller bear. Bunny's had a number of bears on cam. He had a sow and a cub. He had a really big, he figures around 400 pounds, but you know, some bears come and go, and you just never know what you're gonna see as the hunt goes along, just because more bears move into the area, getting ready to pack on those pounds for the hibernation. So going out, it's going to be a great day. Super excited to see some more bears.
So crazy. That was so crazy. Oh, the adrenaline's coming out now. What an amazing hunt this has been. But he made me work for it, I tell you what. I had to wipe my hands because they're getting so clammy like 3 or 4 times. Wow. We're gonna get down. We're gonna give Bunny a call and go see where he went. Okay. He went through this way. Ooh, here's my broadhead. My arrow actually broke off. Look at that. You want to talk about a broadhead that does its job right there? That's a rage. That thing opens an animal up, which is great. I mean, it's better for recovery, less chance of wounding. I mean, that's why I use rage. They have done me well just about every time, and as you saw, there was blood all over these trees. So I did hear him moan. I don't think he's very far. More blood. Oh, there's my arrow right there. It's the other half. Right there, look at that. That's good blood all the way through. That's what I wanted to see right there. Yep, good blood, good blood. I don't think he went far. Blood right there. Oh, there he is. There he is right there. Let's go find him. Let's go see him, man. Let's go see him. He's dead. Dead. Look at the size of that boy. He's a tank. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Did not go far. Look at that. That rage opened that bear up for a great kill. So I mean, obviously having a good piece of equipment, there's no suffering. He went down right away and he was done. So what a beautiful bear. Look at that guy. Whoa, let me show you something. Look at that. Oh, cool. You know what, I'm gonna get a quick picture and then we're gonna get him out of here. What another awesome hunt at Belches Outfitters. I was here in the spring of 2018 and got a giant. I'm back here in the fall of 2019 and another beauty. Bunny had us on bears both trips we were here. He may have a funny name, but that guy is an awesome, awesome guide. He had us on bears all week. What I mean by all week, 2 days. We saw a couple quality bears yesterday we passed on. We had a sow and a cub earlier tonight, and then he showed up. Boom, game over. Bunny's an awesome guy. If you want to set up a hunt at Belches Outfitters, get a hold of Hartley and Mark, because they have got a great bear operation here. You know what? Belches stands for beautiful hunt, but you know what? I think we should change that definition after we've been here twice and done what we've done. Maybe we should change it to the beautiful Ontario experience hunt.
Just remember, the wildlife will be waiting for you in Ontario when we are able to travel again safely.